This is Chippy from UMPC the next web conference in Amsterdam, and I'm lucky enough to be with the Girl Gekk Dinner founder herself, Sarah Blow. Hi Sarah, how you doing? And I've just been showing the Sarah and the girls here the mids, and I'm now going to ask her what she thinks of the mids I've got here. I've got the iGo, the Viliv S5, and over here I've got the U-mid.
And I've got my iPhone with me as well.
We've got the iPhone.
We've got to go and compare it to these ones. Come
so
on.
What do you think? What do you think of the devices, the form factors, the capabilities, and where they fit in?
My first concern is the size. You can fit an iPhone on top of it, and I think the iPhone's a bit big.
Right.
So I like something that's very much like these, but slightly smaller. I mean, I love the form factors of them, the fact they're easy to use, easy to dip through, you can get through the menu systems, you can find everything easily. So that's brilliant. Battery life is a concern with the iPhone. It's not a concern with these.
Yeah, that's what...
So that's great. I love the form factor in that sense.
Yeah.
They're not too heavy, so you can carry them around. It could be a replacement for the netbooks. Certainly for going and doing lots and lots of blogging and stuff for conferences like we're at today. The little one over here is the one I would go and pick up immediately and go, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
because it's just got the right size keyboard, whereas these ones are just a little bit small.
Yeah.
And this one seems like a nightmare. I have no idea how you actually get the keyboard to work on this one.
Yeah, so this one's really aimed at like media and navigation.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think it's more for browsing the web as opposed to actually interacting on it.
Yeah.
So I think they've almost lost their market on that one, because most people will want it to go and browse the internet. I mean, I can see it being really good for sat-nav systems with automatic updates and stuff like that. Yeah. Or even in a hospital with the right kind of system on it, that kind of thing, it will work. This one I like. That's that one.
That's the iGo.
Yeah. Yep. I think it's very well designed. It's got all the right inputs and everything. You don't have to have the silly custom headsets on it, unlike this little one. That one's
missing the 3.5mm headphone jack on the U.
And yet, when you look at it, you can actually put it on one of the ends.
Yeah.
So in theory, they could have actually had it in there one way or another. I do love
I'm not
the way
sure why they did that. There's a couple of dongles they supplied with this device, and for a mobile device, dongles don't work.
Dongles don't work at all, because if you hang it up there, you've just killed your hand usage there. Yeah, so you can't use the entire keyboard on the side.
Exactly. Yeah.
So no, I do like the keyboard because I think you can really use it properly. I like the fact that you got your camera in there, so you can actually go and do some blogging live and stuff like that.
Yeah, that works pretty well with Skype and Ustream. I've tested that out.
I like it. And it's got the Bluetooth in it, so you don't actually have to have a headset with it. So
that's true.
You could use a Bluetooth headset, wireless, 3G. All in all, I think that works as a device for going to conferences and just doing quick microblogging at events. I think that's brilliant.
What do you think of the prices? Because this one, I mean, this could be up to €700. Anything between 500 and 700. This one's like 400.
See, I think that's overpriced for this one, because you can get a netbook for an awful lot less.
Yeah. But so do you think this overlaps with a netbook, or do you think it fits in alongside a netbook?
I think it could potentially, if they got the price right down, it could go alongside a netbook. Yeah. At the moment, the netbook competes with it, and the netbook's light enough, and if you're going to have a bag with you anyway, you may as well get a bag that's big enough for a netbook if it's cheaper, because you've got a bigger screen, so you could actually got more real estate. If you're going and doing any browsing on it, it's easier to browse the website, so you don't have to keep scrolling up and down loads.
What about one of the things I find is mobile users like standing up and using a device, or you're in a queue using a device. Netbook doesn't work. So on a bus, I don't get my netbook out. I get that out.
Get this out, because it's a safety thing as much as anything. That if you're on a bus, I get my phone out. My phone works brilliantly for that. Get the phone out, browse the internet. It's fine, not a problem. I wouldn't get my laptop out on the bus or on the train.
No, too dangerous.
Too dangerous.
Can get stolen.
Well, that and the attention that you get as a female on trains and buses with technology, it's like, whoa, don't do it. So
your experience with that, you know how to handle that.
Yeah, I just tell them to go away. Leave me alone, it's my toy.